There are moments in life when pain becomes so real, so heavy, that it feels like it sits on your chest. Moments when you wake up and the first thing you feel is the ache inside your heart. Moments when you look at the ceiling and whisper, "God, why does it hurt so much? Why are you allowing this in my life?" If you've ever felt that, I want you to know something. God hears you, God sees you, and God has not abandoned you. The tears that fall silently at night are not unseen. The Bible says, "You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle." Psalm 56, verse 8. Every tear you shed is recorded in heaven. Not one is wasted. Sometimes when we are hurting, we think God is silent, but pain is not proof that God is far. Pain is often the place where God does his deepest work in us. Jesus himself said, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." John 16, verse 33. He didn't say we might have trouble. He said we will. But he also said we can take heart because he is greater than anything we face. There are things God can only build in us through difficulty. Look at Joseph, betrayed by his brothers, sold as a slave. Falsely accused, thrown into prison, he must have wondered, "God, why?" But years later, when he stood as a ruler in Egypt and saved nations from famine, he said to his brothers, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." Genesis 50, verse 20. Joseph's pain was not pointless. It was preparation. Look at Job, a man who lost everything, family, wealth, health, yet Job said, "Though he slay me, yet will I trust him." Job 13, verse 15. And the Bible says that God restored him with twice as much as before. Job didn't see God's plan when he was suffering, but God was working in ways he couldn't understand. Look at David, running for his life, hiding in caves, betrayed by those he trusted. But through those trials he learned to say, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Psalm 23, verse 1. The man who wrote songs of comfort for the world first had to walk through valleys of fear and grief himself. Look at Jesus, the Son of God, perfect in every way. Yet he suffered more deeply than anyone. He was rejected, beaten, betrayed, crucified. But through that suffering, salvation came. What looked like the worst pain became the greatest victory. God does not waste pain. He transforms it. Sometimes God allows pain because he is removing things that would have destroyed you. The door that closed, the friend who walked away, the opportunity that vanished. You thought it was loss, but God was protecting you. The Bible says, "No good thing does he withhold from those who walk uprightly." If God withheld it, it wasn't good for you. Sometimes God allows pain because he is stretching you into the person he created you to be. Paul said, "We glory in our sufferings because suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope." Romans 5, verses 3 and 4. Pain is a teacher. Pain shapes you. Pain builds strength that comfort never could. Sometimes God allows pain because it leads you closer to him. When life is easy, we drift. But when our heart is breaking, our knees hit the ground. God uses pain to draw us near. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34, verse 18. If your heart is breaking, God is not distant. He is right beside you. There is purpose in your tears. There is meaning in your storm. There is hope woven into your struggle. You may not see it now, but God is working behind the scenes. He is building something eternal inside you. And one day, you will say like David, "It was good for me to be afflicted, so that I might learn your decrees." Psalm 119, verse 71. Not because the pain was pleasant, but because the pain produced something in youth strength, faith, compassion, calling that comfort never could. You are not forgotten. God has not overlooked you. What you are going through now is not the end of your story. The same God who walked with Joseph in prison, with Daniel in the lion's den, with David in the cave, with the disciples in the storm, is walking with you right now. You will not break. You will not be destroyed. You will not be defeated, because the one who holds you is stronger than what is hurting you. So lift your head, wipe your tears, take a breath. Your pain has a purpose. Your story is still being written. And what God is preparing for you on the other side of this will be greater than anything you have lost. If this message touched your heart, if it gave you strength, if it reminded you of God's love, don't leave without sharing it with someone who needs hope. Like this video, subscribe for more messages of faith, and comment below so I can pray for you personally. Your breakthrough is coming. God is not done with you yet.